I'm out here at Tuacahn with Tyler with Nicholes Hardwood Flooring.
Hi.
We got it right?
Yeah.
Okay, we've been practicing a couple of times. I kept messing up on it. So we actually didn't originally partner on this project. He's working through St. George Hardwood Flooring. No, St. George Flooring.
St. George Flooring.
Yeah, St. George Flooring. You saw some of my videos of the drywall and the painting. He was doing all of the hardwood floor, doing all of the sanding, staining, the restoration of it. So Tyler, how long have you been doing hardwood floors in the area?
So I've been doing hardwood floors for around 14 years now. Yeah.
Here in St. George?
No, I originally started up in northern Utah. I worked for my uncle. He owns his own hardwood flooring business. And I worked for him for about 10 years. I'm originally from Cedar City. Moved back to Cedar in 2021. And then from there started my own business. But been in the flooring business for about 14 years. So.
Okay. And then you do like all hardwood, all flooring, or is there stuff that you try not to do?
Yep. All types of hardwood. Usually anything in a plank. So whether it's install a lot of laminate, a lot of LVP, engineered wood, and hardwood flooring.
So we talked a little bit about this before we did the first time we met. What are your thoughts on hardwood floor versus the other stuff? You kind of had some strong opinions, so.
Yeah. Personally, for me, I like hardwood floor a lot better than, say, these vinyl planks. It's just kind of like it's just the way it feels on your feet, versus wood. It kind of feels like you're walking along some plastic, and it's kind of usually, your vinyl planks are on a floating floor, so sometimes you can get some bounce. Hardwood is just a lot more solid to step on, and it feels a lot better on your feet, and so I prefer hardwood definitely. So
we talked a little bit about the pricing. The hardwood's a little bit more, but
yeah.
The laminate is more for like investors, would you say, or first-time homeowners? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of investors, a lot of new-time homeowners will still do the hardwood flooring. It's really just a preference on what they like, and then versus what their budget is as well. So, but yeah.
I mean, we don't have to include this, but what are your thoughts on some of the Pareto Homes houses? Instead of doing a hardwood floor, they went cheap and did laminate.
Yeah, it's a lot of these, a lot of these really expensive, nice homes that are really high up in price. A lot of times they will put cheaper hardwood floor or cheaper flooring in it.
Yeah, cost effective is I think what people like to say.
For sure. So, yeah, I don't know. It's
personal preference, and
personal preference.
I mean, it kind of makes it. You're spending millions of dollars on these homes. You could have spent a little bit more. I mean, it's a couple of dollars or something per foot more, but
exactly.
So
it's a lot nicer.
It is. It is a lot nicer. Sorry, going back and forth.
No, you're good.
The question I was going to ask is, what is like the process difference between doing an installation versus a restoration? Is there a big difference between the two?
Well, obviously, I mean, installation is installing new flooring versus a restoration that is a previous hardwood flooring that's already been installed that would just need to be, sanded down to bare wood and refinished fully, so. But
what's the process to restore wood, like the different steps that go into, if you want to go into depth on that?
Yeah. So basically, the main thing is, taking off all of that top layer that's either scratched or has dings or has a lot of gaps, that are showing in the floor, and filling all those gaps and then bringing it back down to the raw wood, and just starting fresh with a brand new floor. Basically, that's what's awesome about a hardwood flooring or like a solid hardwood floor that's 3/4 inch thick that you can resand and finish. That's what's awesome about it is, I mean, you can sand a floor, anywhere from 5 to 10 times.
That was gonna be my next question. Is
how
many times?
Yeah, I mean, like, people can go 20 years with the floor and then make it brand new again by resanding it down to bare wood, and either putting a stain on it or either keeping it natural and just doing finish, or changing the color of it too. That's what's awesome. So.
What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
Definitely just by phone number. You can hit me up on my phone, 435-590-8548. So.
Yeah, and we'll get your Instagram and other ways your connections get on there. But yeah, so this is Tyler. I highly recommend his work. We're going to have a bunch of videos we're going to show of what he did in here. It looks amazing. If you have any interest in a hardwood floor, for sure reach out to Tyler. If there's anything else, any questions about building, just DM me Build and we can get you taken care of. Have a good day.